Hey everybody, welcome. Tonight's stream we're going to talk about a new crowdfunded show talking about women in video games. Big surprise. Hey everybody, welcome. Sorry about that. Tonight's stream we're going to talk about a new crowdfunded show. There, now I know I'm live. Anyway, so we're going to talk about that, and we have a special guest. It's Fred the Sock, who's Ed the Sock's younger brother, and he's here to tell us about what a bitch Liana K is.
Damn right I am.
Damn right. So what made your brother and sister-in-law turn all SJW all of a sudden?
I have no fucking clue. They used to invite me over for Christmas every fucking year, but they don't anymore. Ever since I mentioned that that I like people.
I guess they're ashamed of you.
Yeah, they're ashamed of me. My nappy headed.
So yeah, it's this new show. And she's calling it LadyBits.
Her LadyBits
is the
are
dumbest
fucking
name for a show in the whole fucking world. We'll start with this, which is just a little intro to her series, and we'll go from there. It's fucking ridiculous. It's just a clone. It's a clone of Feminist Frequency, essentially, with more tits.
Yeah.
So Liana K just being a slut. She's that kind of feminist that she's more. I'm happy to show my lady bits off. So yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, she loves it.
Except YouTube isn't allowed to show any actual boobage. We just have to.
If she was able to, she would.
Nah, cleavage is all we get, so it'll have to do, I guess. Hang on. Don't want it to echo too much. Anyway, here we go.
Shopkeeper in Resident Evil 4 says, welcome. That takes on a very different context with me. I am Liana K, and this is my new series, LadyBits. We're still a bit under construction, dusting off the new set, building intros, tweaking a few things, getting used to a 4K camera, but it's time to get this show off the ground.
I don't think she realizes how old she is.
Yeah, it sounds like a grandfather trying to relate to his children.
But not even that. She's showing off her body and stuff now, and it's like you're 45 years old at this point, you know.
Yeah.
After weeks of feedback sessions with the LadyBits community, I decided to make this special preview episode. So all of you watching and hate watching know what this show is and what it's not. But I need to set expectations this way, but there's a lot of hostility out there involving video game anything, and even more rage regarding anything involving women in video games, technology, comic books, or any other.
Women we got the problem with? It's feminists specifically.
That have never had anything to do with the gaming industry, and then all of a sudden want to police everyone else's entertainment and art.
Yeah, that's pretty much the way it goes. And it's just annoying. But I at least believe that she's actually played a video game in her life, at least, you know.
Oh yeah. Atari.
And I love her little icon. It's like a really old picture of her from the 90s where she was still super skinny and everything.
Yeah.
Other interests where nerds can escape school bullies. I know about that escaping school bullies thing firsthand. Some of them reporting now and in management. Okay, good talk.
Yeah, okay.
There's no denying that mistakes have been made when dealing with the topic of women in gaming. A lot of the so-called dialogue is based on the assumption that women and fun can't be in the same place. So I thought it would be a good idea to make a show that didn't make gamers out to be misogynist neckbeards and women out to be clones of your sour-faced aunt who only plays indie games about people exactly like them.
Well, they are that and everything in between.
Okay, so apparently 6% of U.S. women are gamers, it says. I don't know. I would think that the number would be a lot higher. But
I thought it would be higher too.
But that's only people who identify as gamers, so.
Yeah.
Your camera shut off, by the way.
Oh yeah, I had to readjust my balls.
Gamers, not women who play games, but women who identify as gamers, are a small percentage of the population, about 6% of women. But even that small percentage works out to about 9 million potential consumers.
69. 9.69.
An additional million gamers in Canada. Now we're talking numbers that game publishers understand. More than 10 million women who already buy, play, and love video games. We're an inconvenient truth in gaming, so culture warriors of all political stripes prefer to act like we don't actually exist. Throw in boobs of any notable size, and oh god, female gamers are some sort of demon, but not a desire demon. We're not allowed to show those anymore. I want to
You just did, idiot.
So you could move the dialogue beyond these stereotypes. I believe.
So yeah, so far, you know.
She's complaining
Sounds like
about the same shit she's complaining about the same shit she does in her own videos.
I know.
Do you know what it's like to go to my brother's house on Thanksgiving and have her big tits all over the turkey
No.
and not be able to even look? Why would you fucking display them on a platter you call a shirt if you don't want me to look?
Yeah.
I digress.
Following program contains scenes of sexuality, violence, coarse language, and adult themes because it's awesome. She's trying really hard not to be Anita Sarkeesian, but the things she's saying,
Yeah.
you know. The song sucks. See, all that stuff just flashing across the screen. All the shit that Anita Sarkeesian talks about, so. Oh yeah, there's your butt, we get it. Yeah, you're hot, we get it. You used to be hot.
Now you're a cougar.
But those mom jeans, like, those, I know I'm like 30, almost 35 now, but like, I'm still not ready to settle for mom jeans.
No.
Just like not sexy.
What, do people in Canada, when they get 35, the men wear mom jeans instead of dad jeans?
I don't know.
That's odd.
Welcome to the first official episode of LadyBits.
Oh look, she's appropriating your culture. Look at how many offensive things are in her background, like all these different cultures that she's appropriating in the background.
My fucking friend Kyle would not like this. And that's what he sounds like a fucking gravelly asshole.
And today we're looking at the question, is the rebooted Lara Croft really more feminist? The idea that the new Lara Croft is more female-friendly is definitely the dominant narrative, and perhaps it's correct. But the only way we can be sure it's correct is if we question it.
Like, I don't know, the people arguing that Lara Croft is feminist is fucking stupid. It's a goddamn video game.
Yeah, it's for entertainment purposes. Are you going to go through all of cinema throughout history and criticize every little fucking thing? Oh, wait, they do.
Oh yeah. Is Candy Crush feminist?
Is Miss Pac-Man misogynistic?
I love how she got stuck with witchcraft, and then she got like Egyptian artifacts and like Mayan civilizations, and like just.
My culture isn't for decoration.
I'm sure many of you are already getting nervous, but questions are just that. Questions. You don't have to agree with anything you see today. Just be open to another point of view. Let's start with something that isn't in question. There are few video game characters as high profile as Lara Croft. Perhaps the biggest surprise about Lara, however, is how little many gamers actually know about her.
If you actually play the games, you get quite a backstory about the thing. And even if you watch the first movie gave a big backstory too. So does the new one.
there's a lot of substance to these games. It's not just big titties and short pants.
Back when the series first started, sure, it was just whatever. That's because graphics were so terrible. You had these polygon triangular boobies, you know.
Oh yeah.
Though she's one of the most famous video game characters outside of gaming circles, a surprising number of gamers surveyed through this program didn't know very much about Lara Croft before the Tomb Raider franchise was rebooted in 2013.
Okay, so she's saying the 2013 game apparently gives a lot more backstory, but the problem is that the 2013 game gave a different backstory than what was in the fucking original movie.
Yeah.
Or the game.
And are you saying she likes it even more than the originals? Is that what she's saying?
No, she's saying that they surveyed a bunch of people, and the people like didn't know anything about Lara Croft, really, her background, until that new game came out.
Oh.
At least they didn't know much beyond how she looked. However, the gamers who knew Lara before the reboot really loved Lara before the reboot. Longtime Lara fans said they felt blindsided by the modern criticism of the character, since they never considered her as a sex object because she was so cool in other ways.
Bullshit. They're lying.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm just going to turn my camera off for a second. I might look different afterwards.
Yeah.
I have to put my hand in my ass. just 1 second.
Wouldn't that be blackface?
Possibly.
But yeah, I don't know. Most people who were playing the original game, like a lot of these people weren't playing the game just because they thought Lara Croft was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Back then you were playing it because it was one of the first games that was like showing boobs, you know.
Yeah, and that is honestly what they were first playing it for, the young kids. But it's a lot more than that.
Well, no, that's what drew them to the game first.
Yeah, I know gay people that love that game.
I know, but you get drawn in by the boobs, and then you play it and you enjoy it.
Yeah. Sex sells.
Mm-hmm.
Even to feminists.
I found the controls with the original really annoying, though. So.
Yeah, I hate that damn floating camera that always spins around the character over and over again. You can't ever get an angle on anything that you want to look at or go to.
Yeah, in order to double gun or whatever, it was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Multiple respondents said that they were paying so much attention to the traps and jumps in Tomb Raider games that there was no time to pay attention to Lara's body.
Bullshit.
They were interested in the gameplay, and they liked Lara because she was associated with that cool gameplay.
To be fair, when you're zoomed in, unless you're in a cutscene, you don't really see the boobs very much anyway.
Yeah.
I find a fight with Lara Croft like the perfect hourglass figure and everything. You'd think that her muscles would have been a bit bigger, though.
Others did find Lara sexy, but there was a deeper emotional connection than conventional feminist analysis suggests. For many male and female gamers, Lara Croft was a safe outlet for developing sexuality, and this included a real emotional connection to the character.
Okay. If you're... If you're a young boy playing that game and you're like, I'm in love with Lara Croft, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Emotional connection. Beyond saying I love this game, it's really fun. Like, I don't know. So basically, she just said that a lot of teenagers play the game and jerk off or jill off, whatever you want to call it.
Uh-huh.
And that's their first thing that they jerk off to, I guess. I don't know.
Into people like me.
Yeah. Whatever happened to like the Sears catalog?
No.
Too good for the Sears catalog, the bra section?
I don't think anyone's done that since our fathers. Did you jack off to the Sears catalog?
I don't think it was Sears. It was something else. I can't remember.
JC Penney's. I gotcha.
Then I found my dad's Penthouse collection, so that was fun too. Dear Penthouse Forum, I never thought this would happen to me.
Oh yeah.
But when I called to
Oh,
order
so
the pizza and she showed up at the door, that kind of bullshit.
Oh yeah, and they're usually the same.
And then I would call the numbers in the back, and my dad got so pissed at me. He's like, "Who the hell called the Cayman Islands?"
Yeah, and they cost like what, $20 a minute or something.
Yeah, something like that. Like $4.99 a minute. Yeah. It was pathetic. I used to call there was a thing called a payphone. You would go to the payphone and you would just dial these 1-900 numbers just to hear the fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
One of them was just like, "Oh yeah, we're having a party. I am taking off my top now." It's like, yeah, so exciting. Lara Croft has always looked angry.
Yeah, she's always looked really pissy.
Resting bitch face. Yeah.
Especially the early ones before the movie.
Character that held such a special place in their young life. With the intense focus on Lara's physique, it might also surprise you to hear that longtime Lara fans said that the sexiest part about her was her voice. It's hard to say exactly, but you seem to be doing fine. Basically, Lara's
A
voice.
retarded Cockney accent.
What?
The sexy part of her voice is the retarded Cockney accent.
Yeah.
Sexy, but the stuffing your bra with the Kleenex box look was an inherent wank material.
No, it's that thigh gap. Like everyone's looking at the thigh gap. They're not looking at the boobs when she's walking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she has that sway that Anita Sarkeesian hates so much.
Oh yeah. That I'm on the runway, but I'm a badass about it kind of sway.
Yep. At least she's not wearing high heels, So.
Yeah.
Developer of Tomb Raider Core couldn't even get Lara's hair braid to work properly until Tomb Raider 2, which is why she originally looked like she had a bound testicle on the back of her head. Strangely, bound head testicles didn't get most gamers hot.
Testicles, what?
Star Wars, Leia, hello? She had those man buns or something, Whatever you say.
I'm assuming with a few notable exceptions, there is porn of everything. This is the core, pardon the pun, of the clash between gamers and modern internet feminism. Many gamers really don't like feminism because their experiences with it begin and end with someone yelling at them on the internet.
Yeah.
The sorts of personal attacks that happen on the internet.
Yeah, personal attacks. Here we go. Poor Anita Sarkeesian, such a victim.
Mm-hmm.
With her millions of dollars, poor girl.
Her millions of dollars that she gained with false pretense.
Yeah, pretty much.
That don't fit the simple on-paper definition of feminism. The advocacy of women's rights on the basis of the
Oh my God.
sexist. So, this is me making it officially clear that the on-paper definition is the one I'm going to use. None.
Sure. Let's maybe give her the benefit of the doubt. You're supposed to believe women all the time, aren't you?
Oh, of course. No matter what, even if they're burning your clothes on the front yard, you have to believe them.
Yeah, for sure.
None of that other crazy stuff. This doesn't mean that Lara Croft or any other female character should be treated identically to a male video game character. It means that she shouldn't be lessened by those differences. Ironically, Lara Croft started development as an Indiana Jones type guy. The developers at Core rightly switched to a more original concept, and Lara Croft was born.
Yeah, stealing from the dead. Like a concept. Fucking awesome. I don't know if it's all that original.
Yeah, Indiana Jones.
That is essentially what Indiana Jones did. Is grave robbing.
I think that's exactly what they wanted with the Lara Croft Tomb Raider series is, oh, let's have a female Indiana Jones, except let's give Harrison Ford a big ass, long legs, and tits.
I have to confess something here to Liana, though. I have to let her know that Ed the Sock sexually harassed me.
Really? You know, I've heard stories.
Yeah, we were at a party, and he just wanted to keep rubbing my feet for some fucking reason.
He's really weird that way.
Yeah, I know. I heard that's how they met. They were at a foot fetish convention.
He loves feet.
It kind of defeats the purpose of dating.
The story goes that Lara's lead designer, Toby Gard, wanted to capture stereotypical female characters, which characterize those of dominatrix types. The intent to counter female stereotypes is pretty feminist. Lara's original concept was based partially on singer Nina Cherry and comic book heroine Tank Girl.
Nina Cherry and Tank Girl. I actually love Tank Girl there with the giant nuclear
tits.
Tits. It's so.
Have you ever seen the movie of Tank Girl?
Yeah, a long time ago. It's been a while.
I've only seen like half of it. I've never seen the whole thing.
It looks like it doesn't look like either of them, except maybe the tan, but you know.
Her twin pistols came from the movie Hard Boiled and an Aeon Flux animation. And her original name was Lara Croft. That's right, kiddies. Way back in the 1990s, game developers were trying to make mixed-race heroines based on absolutely zero outrage.
So they're saying that no one could pronounce Laura, so they called it Lara instead. And that British people wanted a better name, apparently, so they made it more British.
Go figure. Unfortunately, the higher-ups of the company wanted a surname for Lara that was more UK-friendly. But apparently Lara's full lips and prominent tuchus are friendly all around the world. This is a tension that continues to this day between game developers who value originality and innovation and game publishers who see any originality as risk.
The thing is if you're redoing a Lara Croft game, you're not really being original.
Yeah.
Like, the character exists, the world exists. We all know the basic backstory. It usually changes slightly how her father died. It's like Spider-Man, right? The father will die a bunch of times or whatever, you know.
Every incarnation has a different little twist they put on it.
What do you think about Spider-Man? He stinks and I don't like him.
He's sexist towards men because he squirts out white liquid from his palms.
No, that was what's his face? The what's his name from
Orgasmo?
Oh, it's the or whatever his name is. He's on Opening Anthony all the time. What's his face? Anyway.
Black dude or a white dude?
No, not Patrice. The other guy.
Jim Norton?
No, Jimmy Norton or whatever.
Yeah, him. He's creepy.
Yeah, I know. He's fucking weird. He's got all these weird fetishes and shit.
Yeah,
he
has a drag your Cuban into a park. Look.
That was his line in Spider-Man, though. Was just like, he stinks and I don't like him. That was it. That was his whole line.
Oh yeah, on the subway, right?
Yeah.
I remember that saying.
I don't know why she's wearing those stupid. She got the stupid glasses on, the ones that like
old people wear in rainy weather or something.
Well, no, they turn into sunglasses when you're inside or whatever, right?
Oh, transition lenses.
Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah, that type of thing. And it's just like, She dresses up all sexy later, or tries to be. So that's what's funny. That's worth waiting
Yeah,
for.
she's dressed like an elementary school teacher right now.
I know, right?
Publishers don't tend to like risk. Remember that the next time you yell at a game developer on Twitter. The complaints that
Yell
Lara
at
were
on
sexualized
Twitter.
or worse, sexually objectified have dogged her ever since her well-meaning creation. But the very idea that some game characters are sexually objectified is a tricky concept because game characters actually are objects.
Yes, they're not real.
Yeah, they kind of are objects, but at the same time, we get into that world and it kind of sucks you in, and they become like, or whatever. Same with, like they used to say. Did they used to say that with Reading Rainbow, that like books will come to life with your imagination?
Exactly.
This is the focus of our very first Lady Bit. A look at the concept
That was just the intro.
of objectification.
Look at me watching the video in the corner. It almost looks just like Mark Dice when he watches videos.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's watch this.
Objectification is the act of reducing a person, or sometimes an animal, to an object. You probably hear the most
Objectification of animals? Okay.
How do you do that? You draw tits on a dog?
No, you turn them into an object and you fuck it, right? You know.
Ah.
Because, you know, men love to fuck objects.
about it during discussions of that.
Wouldn't a dog be an entity?
But objectification is also a big dynamic in slavery and the treatment of employees
Oh my
as
God.
tools by companies.
Don't tell me she's going the slavery route now.
In general, watch my series A Gamer's Guide to Feminism.
No thanks. Did you crowdfund that one too and tell people that you're gonna spend all their money on buying all these video games?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think she claims to be like an old school feminist, but at the same time, I don't know.
Who knows what she thinks she is?
But there's actually another meaning of the term objectification, which is the expression of something abstract in a concrete form.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. That's exactly what video game characters are. Manifestations of gameplay mechanics which are inherently abstract in a form the player understands. So, in video games, there are two oppositional concepts at work at the same time. Kind of what goes on constantly in my brawl.
She thinks she's telling people new information here or something?
Like, what does she mean that there's two opposing forces in her bra? That doesn't make any sense.
I guess her tits are trying to escape each other like Shannon Doherty's eyes.
But how is that funny? Like, the joke doesn't...
I don't get it either.
Land. That joke.
She has opposing magnets implanted in her breast implants or something? I don't know.
We need to replace that whistling with just, like, crickets.
Is that what I'm hearing? I thought it was like something at your house or something. Is that on her video?
The whistling? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was wondering what I thought I was going crazy.
See what I did there?
Oh, there it is.
All video game characters are inherently objectified in that they're in-game tools controlled by the player. One could even claim that a video game character fits every codified marker of objectification.
Instrumentability, denial of autonomy, inertness, fungibility.
Because they're just like a statue or a painting. You objectify them by putting them on your wall and staring at them and enjoying them. You enjoy a statue or a sculpture or anything like that. Of course it's objectifying it, but it's not objectifying it in the way feminists are explaining it.
Yeah, it's not some object that you want to fuck.
Exactly. Or trying to marginalize.
I don't know where the idea came from about men wanting to fuck inanimate objects, you know?
Yeah. Men don't want to fuck or marginalize the Mona Lisa.
Because video game characters are objects. They're just objects that look like people. Just because a lamp may be shaped like a woman doesn't make you forget that it is, in fact, a lamp. Game characters
I love lamp.
Love me some lamp too.
I love lamp. Loud noises. The best lamp though is the lady leg lamp on a Christmas Story.
Oh yeah, that father really liked that lamp. I think he liked it a little too much.
No, and the wife was like, "You're not putting that in my window."
Especially in the 40s, it took place in the 40s, and if that's kind of racy to have in a window in the 40s.
Yeah.
After them go home at the end of a workday or otherwise have day-to-day lives. Unless they're a sim. I hate the Sims.
Me too.
This
Me too, yeah.
between toy and person has caused a lot of misunderstandings over the years regarding how players interact with those games.
You are a toy. Oh, speaking of which, it's a little detour, but like, do you hear that they cast Beyonce in the live action The Lion King?
Really? As Nala?
Yeah.
She's too old to be Nala.
There's only like, well, no, they're redoing it. Just, you know what they did? You know how they did it with Jungle Book or whatever with the live action thing? Well, John Favreau is doing the same thing, just with Lion King.
Oh, Jon Favreau is directing it?
Yeah.
I wonder how that's going to be. That's going to be odd.
The only white people in the movie are basically Timon, Pumbaa, and Zazu.
Who's playing Timon and Pumbaa?
Oh, God. Forget.
Hopefully the original voice actors, because they really do a good job. Nathan Lane.
But Zazu is being played by John Oliver.
Oh. Which one is Zazu?
The bird.
Oh. John Oliver does remind me of a bird, so that makes sense.
It was Rowan Atkinson originally. You're going to hate Pumbaa, though.
Who is it?
Seth Rogen.
That laugh. He sounds like he's an asthmatic about to die.
Donald Glover as Simba.
Donald Glover, I thought he was dead.
Beyonce Knowles Carter as Nala. James Earl Jones will come back. Chiwetel Hugh, whatever the name is playing Scar, and Irie Woodward. I don't know who that is. John Oliver's in there. John Kane. I don't know, some other black guy.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen, Billy Eichner, Eric Andre.
Billy Eichner, that name sounds familiar.
I don't know why Eric Andre's in there, but apparently, yeah. Yeah, so then they have like Simba when he's a kid and shit like that too. It's like, yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if they're going to use the original soundtrack or they're going to make a whole new one with shitty artists.
Well, same guy that did the music on the original.
Oh, Elton John.
No, not Elton John, the actual composer.
Oh, yeah. Okay. If it's the same composer, the songs at least will be good.
The Circle of Life. Yeah. He'll just update it, that's all.
Yeah. It'll have some dubstep in there.
The concerns over sexual objectification, but I do want to refine the concerns. The problem isn't what someone does to an inanimate object. The theory is that media
I think that is a problem.
regarding gender, sending the message that it's okay to kill men and sexually abuse women.
Yeah, but, you know, the feminists don't really care about the men part.
Oh, no.
No one's complaining that in, like, Hitman, you know, Anita was only complaining about the fucking women that were thrown into dumpsters, the hookers or whatever. She wasn't concerned with the fact that almost all the bad guys are men.
Yeah, and that the protagonist is a male protagonist. The hitman himself is portrayed as a horrible killer with no sympathy that only kills and hurts. And
well, except for that
doesn't
one
make
game
him look bad.
where you end up having to kill this woman and he can't do it, and she turns out to be a villain and comes after him.
Yeah.
That's the only different one, though. But you know, he's a man, and he tried to kill her, so he deserved it. So, you know.
This thinking has been the core of the fight over sex and violence in video games. It's based on legitimate studies. Only those studies looked at television. Studies on actual video games have failed to show a similar lasting influence on gamers' opinions.
Oh, what do you know?
What we know is sexist gamers like sexist content, and gamers who aren't sexist don't like that exact same content.
That's not true. I'm not sexist, and I enjoy hot women in video games, but you know.
Yeah, I'm not sexist either, and I enjoy hot men and women in video games.
Why do you think everybody when they're playing what's his name? You know, where Shepherd or whatever, where you can have, you know, where you can make a female character, or you can make them have sex with the female aliens and everything else. Or you can play as female Shepherd and she has sex with, you know, the other women and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, what's wrong with having pretty things to look at?
They're not things. They're people.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Games don't create sexist attitudes. So what's really going on when players are treating human-like avatars like ragdolls? Well, when Lara looked like this, it was impossible for players not to recognize that she wasn't actually
She needs to stop using my words.
No, the triangle boobs. Like, oh my god.
Oh, God.
Like, how far have we come in just like 20 years, you know?
That's like, what platform would that have been on? PlayStation, the first PlayStation, right?
It was on PC and PlayStation, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day, the original. Look at how she's like melting into the wall.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how terrible it was. And that game glitched out a lot too. So.
Yeah, it did.
Because of that floating camera again, the camera would hit the wall and it would glitch out and cause problems and just
Yeah. The camera would go out of clip.
And then certain scenes when you have to jump, I remember with certain parts when you're jumping, the camera angle would be so bad, and you're trying to turn the camera so that you can see where the fuck you're going and everything, and not like fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
And that was the annoying part.
Real girl. Game technology didn't allow for many facial expressions, and the ragdoll physics resulted in fairly.
Yeah, look at that camera. That's horrible.
Well, lumps of poo. The fact that people know that none of these game objects is real is a very important distinction.
So what? Now that they look more real, people are convinced that, you know, that they're more likely to apply that to real world people because they look more realistic.
Yeah,
they're holding onto a controller.
Grand Theft Auto will make you kill people.
You're holding onto a controller, so it's not really, you know, you're not really hiding the fact that you're controlling a character. But
Exactly. It's not like you go out in real life with a controller in your hand, you go around raping and murdering people and killing lions or something.
Encouraging empathy is a noble goal, but there's really nothing wrong with acknowledging that a video game may mimic feelings, but doesn't actually have feelings. Yet. Here's the part that gets left out in this discussion.
Yet.
An increasing number of men are engaging with video games from a place where they're badly objectified in their daily lives, while game publishers go to great lengths to...
like, I don't know, the whole thing about like, oh, they're being objectified in their daily lives. They are not.
No.
Well, maybe some employers, I guess, treat all their employees like cogs in the machine, I guess, but you know.
Yeah.
This one actually has better ratings than anything Anita does, so you know.
Because she's a little bit more reasonable than Anita, at least a little.
Yeah.
And Anita makes enemies on purpose. She kind of argues her way into a fucking hole.
Anita Sarkeesian is gonna freak out and get mad if she sees this. That's what it says. That box is the most enthralling co-host I've ever seen. Oh, this is just funny though. It would have been nice to show the numbers of your surveys. Oh, they're not going to do that.
Oh, of course not. They're not going to show any evidence. They never do.
I'm gonna look up how much money they raised for this piece of shit.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see.
$31,000 for this project.
Ugh. I could go to an actually important cause like feeding hungry children or housing the homeless, but no, let's get titties out of video games.
Pledge $25 or more, and you get 1080p download of the complete series and a blooper reel, and your name on the set.
Ugh. On the set, why would you want that?
You get your name on the DVDs.
Oh, on the set of DVDs.
And she also makes $1,100 a month.
$1,100 a month.
Yep.
For this.
Yep.
Ugh.
Well, she's got more than just that on her videos, but yeah.
Whose dick do you have to suck to get that job?
I know. And she didn't say how many parts it's going to be or anything, but yeah, so we'll see. But I doubt it's that interesting.
Yeah.
The content that male players, more specifically straight cisgender male players, will likely find uncomfortable. They don't take equal care with other types of people. No matter how much certain players may love that dick, penis is usually censored from games because of the dude squick factor.
That is true. They do censor. Well, they don't show vagina in video games either. They show men topless, just like they do women.
They usually just show like man,
Boobs,
they'll
chest.
show a man laying on top of a woman, but they won't show like actual sex.
Yeah, and they'll show ass and stuff, and then the covers will come up, and then they'll pan to a window, and you'll see fireworks and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Anything that might unpleasantly intimidate the core gaming consumer is censored from many games. A game developer once told me that the AAA publisher he worked for said, "Nothing penetrates our male characters but a bullet."
Penetrates. I know something that'll penetrate your male characters.
Are they missing the fact that when people are playing like Call of Duty and the other shit, all the multiplayer games online, that they do the whole squatting thing, like they teabag you after they kill you and everything, like
Yeah, because the kill cam pops up, and then you teabag, and then you can see the person that killed you.
Yeah.
I love that. It's so fun.
Is not shown to the majority of women, trans people, or gay dudes.
Trans people in games? I don't know if there are any, but whatever.
Wait, what did she say about gay dudes?
Oh, that they don't care if gay dudes get fucked in a game.
What?
What game have you ever played where there was a gay dude that was having sex? There aren't there.
Yeah, I've never seen one.
Not that I know of. I mean, there are gay characters like Solid Snake or whatever.
Yeah. And gay Tony in Liberty City, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
This phenomenon reflected objectification.
More like made up terms by feminists.
Yeah. Totally made up.
The reflection of objectification some players experience in the real world, even though game characters aren't real. No. So basically, if you're a woman playing a game where a woman is objectified, it's going to bleed over into your real life, apparently.
Of course, they think violence is going to bleed over into real life. They think sexual violence. They think anything.
It's basically internalized misogyny. Same thing.
Life imitates art, apparently, to these idiots.
Yep.
In the pre-existing stress that certain players bring to the table, it can remind certain players of the objectification and they've experienced in the real world.
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning. I'm going to say stupid
she's saying
shit.
That. No, she's basically saying these games cause women to be these people to be triggered.
Yeah.
And if a video game is triggering you that much and reminding you of your real life, maybe you should just bubble
Uh-huh.
and
Lady.
stay safe in your bubble. You know.
To be clear, this isn't a moral quandary. This is a question of broadening the appeal of a game through tweaks in design. It's impossible to have zero reflected objectification in a game, so it's important to do it consciously. Games should be allowed the freedom to deal with themes like slavery, sex trafficking, racism, misogyny, and the piss-poor treatment of soldiers by various governments.
Or punching Nazis like Wolfenstein 2.
I wonder what problem these feminists and people have with like Fallout 4 and stuff. You can pick the wife, she's a lawyer, she's a high-powered lawyer, and then the husband was in the military. You can pick between the characters. Change them to any race you want to.
You know what's funny about Fallout 4 is they name my character Fucker, and the robot in the game is just like...
Hello, Mr. Fucker. Doesn't he say Mr. before your name? Like, hello, Mr. whatever.
Yeah, and he said Mr. Fucker. He actually said it. So they programmed that into the game so that they would name their characters and stuff like that.
They're also allowed the occasional sophomore moment. Unfortunately, in response to complaints about games having demographic targeting that's too narrow, just parts. And you're welcome for that image.
So, like, I don't know. Oh, what game she's using the example of? Like, what game? I don't know any game where they said to them, okay, or two.
Yeah. The Witcher 3
I
had a
don't
lot
know
of
any
male
game where that
nudity.
actually happened.
Never took
I've
it.
never heard of one.
Oh, Rust. The online multiplayer game Rust.
Is-
There is dick and tits and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you watch it online, it's all censored though, and there's a censor option on the game where you can hit censor and it'll blur it out, but you can uncensor it and it shows like dick and balls just hanging and bouncing right in front of your face when you're playing. Because you start out naked, just like in a it's like a
Oh, no, you've had...
apocalyptic survival thing.
In that Conan game, you had control over your character and you could set the body thing. You even got to set the dick size.
Yeah.
Sound and everything. Like,
Whenever you solve a problem by cutting things out instead of adding options, I'm understandably upset. Currently have a really bad environment regarding discussions of women in gaming. Reflected objectivity.
no. The reason why you have a bad environment for discussing women is you have fucking Anita Sarkeesian.
Yes, and their side immediately gets very hostile and does not want to have a dialogue and calls people garbage humans and deplorables, and they don't want to have any debate or civil conversation whatsoever.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is a tool to help you understand why the hypersexualization of the original Lara Croft was a complaint. Even though some people don't care what Lara looks like because they don't have the pre-existing negative influences. Others do.
Why don't they make her a stick figure?
I love Lara, but I recognize that other people have a different experience with the character.
Yeah, because her body and she doesn't mind showing it off a little bit, so she's gonna have a way different reaction. Crude.
Is there anybody watching us?
If you got taught that your body is shameful,
There's a huge delay between me speaking and you hearing it. That's crazy.
make Fred go. Fred is getting tired. Then.
Oh no, I could go on for another 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. I'm wired.
It's time to look deeper at the diversity of opinion on Lara Croft to our very first LadyBits quote.
Her voice cracked a little bit there.
LadyBits.
So this is where she's gonna pretend to be old Lara Croft and new Lara Croft and talk to herself.
Oh yeah, she dresses up and everything, doesn't she?
That music sucks.
Due to advanced graphics technology, Lara could finally have facial expressions beyond resting bitch face. But Lara was
Look at those lips. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it looks like she did the the Kardashian vacuum cleaner lip challenge thing.
Yeah. And like Liana here isn't tanned enough, and she couldn't even be bothered to put fake guns on her or something, you know.
Look, I got stung by a bee. I got stung by a bee, and I need help. I need an EpiPen.
This is a terrible cosplay though.
Yeah, she just looks like a jogger.
wasn't a completely different person with the same name. Throughout the first 12 Tomb Raider games, Lara's Byronic heroine status was clear. She was mad, bad, and dangerous to know.
Let's see. High level of intelligence and perception. Cunning and ability to adapt. Sophisticated and educated.
Mm-hmm.
Self-critical and introspective. Yeah, okay. Struggling with integrity. Lara Croft had the power of seduction, not in the early games, not really.
Oh no.
The early games didn't really get into story that much.
Oh no, it was more about just jumping and hopping and finding things. It was like puzzle game kind of stuff.
Yeah.
She displayed all of the key qualities of this specific type of anti-hero, which is very common for male action heroes, but very rare for female leads, who normally end up as femme fatale supporting characters. With the reboot, Lara Croft became a much more accessible heroine, the father's daughter survivor.
She was always her father's daughter. Just in the other ones, he was a pretentious rich guy.
Yeah.
You know, these games is more of an adventure thing, and in that one, that first Tomb Raider game, you get in your boat crashes and stuff, and then you get kidnapped, and they try to rape you, and like whole bit.
Her sexuality is buried in exchange for innocence and likability. She's now profoundly knowable, vulnerable, and significantly less self-destructive.
And she uses bow and arrows instead of guns.
Yeah.
Much more sensible for a lady.
I haven't played any of the newer games, like the past two that have been released.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it is like, oh, you can hunt your own animals and cook them for food to get health back and all that shit.
So is it like Far Cry kind of?
Some of it, but there is an adventure thing, and there's a lot of. There's the usual, you know, I don't know, rock slides, shit like that, where you have to press the right button to evade it.
Oh yeah.
Those quick time events that everyone loves so much.
Oh.
Okay, so now she's talking about the body, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Lara was designed to look aggressive. Her lips, boobs, and butt all competed for dominance, and a lot of gamers thought that was pretty great. But that Lara's body wasn't even close to that of a real woman. They made her so naked, it literally went to infinity. It created a beauty standard for male players that was impossible for women to meet. And
It's not.
But they also didn't. I know, but they also couldn't use other things besides the polygons. Like they.
Mm-hmm.
So they ended up with the triangle boobs because that's what happens with the technology they were using. You know.
Yes, it's just what was realistic for the time to be done.
Yeah.
why do you even care about competing for the attention of a guy that doesn't appreciate you? Lara's more realistic body doesn't make her a healthier role model. It just creates a more insidious form of unrealistic standard. Lara Croft motion capture actress Camilla Luddington is a stunningly beautiful woman, but her chest to waist to hip ratio is notably less exaggerated than her digital counterparts.
Actually, I think the video game character's waist is bigger than hers.
No, that's what she's pointing out. She's trying to say that the motion capture actress barely has a body, you know, like.
Well,
It's pretty. it's pretty much a straight line if you're looking at her. Like it's just
Yeah.
Furthermore, Lara starts the game getting impaled by a rebar in the abdomen, but experiences no swelling. Her arms and chest end up cut up to ribbons, but there are no visible scars remaining in the sequel game, Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Because it's not real.
yeah, I know, right?
Fucking delusional bitch.
Yeah, I know. Just sitting there say, "Oh, there's no scar there," or whatever. It's like,
You know that's not skin, right, lady?
yeah. Look, the collarbone thing is kind of gross. Like the collarbone just sticking out. Like,
Yeah, I don't really like the clavicles to stick out that much.
well, mine used to look like that. No matter what I ate, I couldn't gain any weight for the longest time.
Oh, yeah.
But like when I see women like that, they're like, "She's so pretty." It's like, no, that bone is sticking out. It's gross.
None of this is remotely realistic. She's not sexualized. Says who? Someone who is surviving on bushmeat and becoming increasingly physically strong wouldn't look like a supermodel in Spence. And where does she get eye makeup after being shipwrecked on an island with a bunch of crazy militia dudes? Besides, original Lara couldn't seek the approval of men. She set clear sexual boundaries, even breaking the fourth wall in Tomb Raider 2 to shoot the camera in the face for trying to watch her shower.
How the hell would she know what any of this, what would be in the head of a fake fucking character?
No, because it's funny. Because in the scene, she's like telling you
Oh,
off
yeah.
for watching her, right?
Don't you think you've seen enough? Yours is clearly the minority. Okay, I'll give you that many feminists would say that less aggressively sexy is better. But women shouldn't feel pressured to look butch any more than they should feel pressured to conform to an impossible beauty standard.
Do you see the curtain moving? It's like,
Yeah.
is that her husband behind the curtain? Just like,
Pay no attention to the puppet master behind the curtain.
yeah, pretty much.
Dorothy, get your red shoes.
Should adopt the style they personally like. This is beyond personal style. No one in the real world goes exploring in short shorts because of strange parasites.
How do you know?
Sure, Lara Croft is still idealized. She still has a body most women will never be able to achieve with all the diet and exercise.
Just starve yourself like Laura has to do when she's in the wilderness.
Yeah, if you spend like a whole month trekking through the desert looking for a lost pyramid, see how you look.
Yeah.
How do you like my shirt?
It's wonderful.
Thank you. I bought it at Macy's.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Trying is moving in the right direction. People don't play video games to feel bad, and old Lara Croft made a lot of women feel bad about themselves. So why don't male gamers feel bad playing as characters who look more like the guys who beat them up in school than what they see in the mirror?
Because they're not hotter than us.
Yeah.
That's essentially what these female gamers she's talking about. The feminist ones that they were complaining about. They're just like, oh, yeah, she's prettier than me, and I can never be that pretty. So
I'm gonna
I'm
complain
gonna be all
about it
angry
endlessly.
instead. Yep.
Patriarchy? Seriously? Patriarchy. You did not just go there.
Ah,
Okay, her motivations. Money and money and revenge on the people who hurt her father. That's basically
yes. And exercise, maybe.
Lara works mostly alone. Her original nemesis is Jacqueline Makla, a disguised Atlantean goddess who serves as a foil for Laura's Byronic nature. Lara and Makla are depicted as being extremely similar, driven, ambitious, independent, and incapable of playing nice with others.
Look at the triangle hair. That was the best part.
Yeah. It looks so weird.
The character's hair is just hanging there, just not doing anything. It's like with the original Resident Evil, where it's like Jill sandwich.
Yeah.
That one cutscene just kept freezing on people, and it was just really funny.
Lara is originally depicted as having little regard for other people, but at the last Lara chooses to save the world. In the Legend timeline, Crystal Dynamics solidified a defined Lara Croft story, one in which she succeeds in finding whatever physical thing she's chasing, but is left profoundly disappointed on a personal level.
Ooh. So deep.
Very deep.
Mm-hmm. I'm just so moved by that story right there.
I need a tissue.
While Laura's professional life involves finding things, her personal life is defined by ongoing loss. She constantly sacrifices happiness for knowledge. The new timeline replaces Lara's loner exceptionalism with a more socially adjusted version of the character.
That ass though.
Uh-huh. Hey, baby, walk this way, backwards.
Initially rejects her father's work, money, and connections, only to discover that her father's theories were right, which kind of, no, it totally negates the liberated, independent theme of the first game.
My father's theories were right. He hates the Jews and he says they control the media. They're right. He's right.
I love how she's wearing lipstick in this scene too. Just
I didn't notice. Oh, I see, yeah.
Isn't foil for Lara's character. Lara's nemesis in the reboot is a menacing older man and a faceless secret society known as Trinity. The new timeline focuses on Lara's friendship with Samantha Nishimura. Growing up, Sam was the wild child to Lara's good girl and encouraged Lara to be less introverted because obedience is such a virtue in girls and introversion is always bad.
this is, we might as well call this like, she should have done like, it's Liana K versus Anita Sarkeesian, because that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like the two Lara Crofts. It sounds like her and Anita Sarkeesian, the differences, you know.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
it actually does.
Were they going for like, did Last of Us copy Tomb Raider then? Is that what you're saying? Because Last of Us did the whole thing with the lesbian relationship and everything.
Yeah.
Did you hear how they're all bitching and complaining now about the new commercial for Last of Us 2 because they said it was too violent?
Oh, it's a violent movie about a post-apocalyptic world. I mean, show. I mean, game. I mean,
yeah.
Stop me.
Well, in the original trailer, that they zoom in on her, she playing guitar and stuff, and then he comes in and talks to her, and she's like, "I'm gonna kill them all." So you know.
Yeah.
There and it's an evil group of people that are trying to like control the world and shit like that, and use the zombies to kill people. So obviously, she's gonna be pissed off because they killed her friend.
It's like, what do these people expect from a game like that? You to go around instead of with a gun, give puppies and kittens to bad people, and they all turn into rainbows and fly into the sunset.
That's basically
Is that what they want?
Yeah, just the fireflies will get saved by puppies and rainbows.
Sam and Lara bonded when they were younger because they both feel out of place in the world. This is pain. And Sam can't figure out why Lara won't touch her family's money. Neither can I! In the 2013 game, Lara, Sam, and a few other survivors are shipwrecked during an expedition, and Lara has to save Sam from becoming possessed by the immortal soul of her ancestor, which...
The immortal soul of her ancestor. I've never heard of that storyline. So that's why I haven't played that one.
Yeah, that's with the new game when they're shipwrecked or whatever. But
Lost, season 5.
I guess I kind of did that in the movie because, like, the first movie with Angelina Jolie, they had that little girl that kept showing up, and they never explained it.
Yeah, I never understood that either.
Well, that's obviously what it would have been. It would have been like her ancestor or something like that, trying to.
Yeah, they need to. I wonder if in the movie in the DVD commentary do they explain that shit?
No, as far as I know.
According to the comics, she fails miserably at and needs a huge do-over. Seriously, Crystal Dynamics, you traded discovering Atlantis, which is inherently cool, for a tired damsel in distress narrative? I didn't interrupt when you were talking. Yeah, because the plots of my games weren't this forced girly bullshit. And this is probably a good time for you to get to how scared and helpless Lara is at the beginning of your game.
It doesn't last very long. You're only helpless for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then she gets all pissed and starts fighting back and all that shit, right? So But there's no one there to save her. She's saving herself, so it's different.
Do I look fucked up when I smoke?
Yeah, it's bad for you.
Yeah, I think it makes my face stroke. Let me hand it to the cameraman.
Especially since you're smoking out of your neck.
I'm all neck.
You got that hole in your neck to smoke out of? Well, that's gonna be Ed if he keeps smoking that damn cigar.
Oh no, I don't smoke the cigars. That's my brother. I smoke the cigarettes.
Such an original idea with a female character. And didn't the developer say the point was to make players want to protect Lara? The executive producer? That's damsel in distress territory. Now you're
Boobs.
just being rude. And that is why I am cool. I defy feminine stereotypes of being nice and helpless and needing men to save me.
Yeah, but in that game, well, there's a male that there's a guy involved that helps you out or whatever, but it's not like he's coming to save you. You're basically on your own most of the game. So
Yeah.
it was still a fun game though. But you know.
Oh yeah, how many men died saving you in your first game, by the way? 3. But it's much more realistic that a young woman would need help in that sort of situation. In the whole 15 minutes it took you to become a spree killer. It's weird that everyone thinks I'm the unlikable bitch, but you kill way more people in your first game than I did in my first 3. But oh, it's totally kill hundreds of guys as long as you whimper about it.
Fucking bullshit.
A man would need help in that situation also. It's not a woman thing. It's like anybody thing. If you were in that situation and you were a dude, you would want the help just as much as a woman would.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but if you're a dude, you don't need the help, and they portray her as needing it.
Well, see, that's where feminists and we differ. I don't think women need the help. They're the ones saying women need the help. We don't say that.
Yeah, I know.
I don't need an excuse to blow assholes away. They're assholes. I can't.
See, oh look, at least she gives credit for the person who made the video.
Yeah.
But that's clear that
I'll do that.
they didn't record their own footage, like bullshit.
Yeah, because she probably really never played the game.
Fight a dinosaur. Did
Oh,
you
no.
get to fight a dinosaur? No, you didn't get to fight a dinosaur.
Haha.
So hopefully you see the challenge with comparing Legend Lara with Survivor Lara from a feminist perspective. The character designed for 2 very different types of games.
Oh.
Oh yeah, blowjob face. Just
A video game character is different than a character in a book, movie, or TV show. A character in a linear narrative just has to act out their story. A video game character has to help teach the player how to play the game properly as well.
no, they don't. That's what the instructions are for, but whatever.
Yeah. Control map out.
And if you look at games now compared to games back then, now most of them are like a movie pretty much.
Yeah, they're like graphic novels that you can actually be involved in. They're amazing. Compared to what they were when we were kids, games today are high art.
It's a lot different. Games are just simpler.
Ludo characters.
Ludo characters.
An aggressive embodied by a big beefy character. Agility and speed are more graceful characters. A big armored character is able to take more damage. A character wearing a t-shirt is likely to get down with a few shots.
You mean like Samus and to be a woman?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Stannis on Game of Thrones or
The
something.
whole game. Well, no, you play the whole game on GameCube or whatever, and then you don't find out later that it's a woman or whatever. So.
Yeah.
A well-designed character tells you immediately what playstyle is going to work best. The original Lara Croft was designed to be the type of heroine that encouraged leaping off blind ledges onto other blind
Look at that
ledges.
grass.
Her recklessness, fearlessness,
Mhm.
encouraged the player to keep exploring challenging levels, dying over and over and over and over again along the way.
You get killed in the new game too, quite easily. So, like, you got those quick time events, and if you don't hit the button exact,
Yeah, I've always hated quick time events. They just don't. They take me out of the game. They make me feel so fake.
Things on 8,000-year-old bronze railings to get through.
Yeah, and then they did that later with Prince of Persia, which is pretty fun. The same type of thing where you're swinging on the railings and everything. Sure. Yeah.
Reminded the player that treasures could be hidden in odd places, and thinking creatively was sometimes better than thinking literally. Lara's solitary and determined exploration style.
Yeah, and then the camera angle sucked in those scenes.
Yeah.
Like, look at that camera angle; it's horrible.
Yeah, they are horrible.
Trying to protect Laura in the new game either. You got to go out and like shoot people with the bow and arrow and everything. It's just like,
yeah.
The current design challenge for Crystal Dynamics is that we're now in an era where games have to sell a lot more copies to be profitable. So they thread that needle of demands between the majority of their consumer base and gaming's "we don't like anything" feminist wing.
How threading this needle, bitch.
We don't like anything feminist in our games because it's just ruining them.
Why don't you have a
to label something feminist? No, you shouldn't be labeling games feminist or not. You should say, okay, this game's enjoyable and this game's not.
Yeah.
Basically it.
So Crystal Dynamics created a game that walks you through the main story, showering the player with tangible rewards for doing next to nothing. The headshot range is so wide it registers if you hit a guy in the shoulder, and XP is everywhere. So, the game has to maintain a player's interest in a profoundly different way. You like Lara, you really, really like her, so you want her to win, and...
Well, you're the game character. If she doesn't win, you're dead, so...
Yeah.
If she doesn't win, it's game over, so, yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
You likely will win because the game is so damned easy. As part of
that game's not that easy.
No, it's not.
Crystal Dynamics added
She's obviously never played it.
Cutscenes more appropriate in a survival horror game than an action setting.
They wanted to make it, more entertaining, but it's like I don't know how she's dying by getting hit in the leg with an arrow though.
Yeah.
Lara is no longer an independent woman. She needs a small army, including the player, to stop her from dying. There's even a dynamic in the game where a player has to actively avoid interrupting Lara's innermost thoughts. The best writing in the game happens during Lara's campfire monologues where you level up your skills, but they cut off if you bail out of that screen.
That's just game mechanics though. That's not like some purposeful thing or whatever. It's just game mechanics, and that part of it sucks.
And this is the part where I have to disclose that Tomb Raider writer Liana K backed this show's Kickstarter, so I'll refrain from commenting further on her awesome contributions to the game. Hooray for ethics! But do the changes actually make this new version of Lara more
ethics? Give me a break.
Yeah, you have a little more ethics than Anita does, but not that much.
But is it really ethical if one of the creators of Tomb Raider contributed to the show and your first episode was about Tomb Raider?
Oh, not really. Well, at least she disclosed it.
more feminist friendly, as many critics contend? That's not so simple. If your idea of feminism means you expect male allies to protect victimized women at critical junctures, then yeah, there's a lot to like there. But if your ideal is a woman who can take care of herself and is given the agency within a game world to be able to be autonomous, you can't help but be disappointed by the changes.
No, because most of the game is just her.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so I believe, as far as I remember, you do end up talking to this one guy on a radio or whatever, and he's kind of helping you, but it's not like
It's not like he's giving you like. It's not like he's holding your hand or anything.
He's not killing the bad guys for you.
Back to that tricky definition of feminism, the advocacy of women's rights on the basis of the equality of the sexes. What does that mean? That advocacy is meant a series of policies like maternity leave, affirmative action, and safe spaces.
Action, fuck you.
They can't put affirmative action and maternity leave in video games.
No, but affirmative action on its own is just a bad policy.
Yeah, discrimination. Using discrimination to get rid of discrimination is not going to work.
No.
That sought to partially counteract a culture that has artificially and deliberately kept women out of public life. The problem is that equality doesn't survive well in separate but equal environments. You may recall that that was the legal defense for racial segregation, after all.
Yeah, but these you could kind of separate them from everybody else. You know what? Why not?
Yeah.
I know you shouldn't, but at the same time, it's just like these people would be happy by themselves.
You know, like the
No,
video
they
of the
would be
girl
happy
that stopped the guy on the street. Did you just cough at me? Did you just cough at me?
Quit following me. Lady, I don't know you. I'm just delivering your mail. Stop following me.
Harassing me. This man comes to my house every day and he puts weird harassing notes and demands money from me through letters every day. It's the mailman delivering your bills, ma'am. Oh. Stop mansplaining.
Many women face sexual violence, coercion, and intimidation in our world that many men just don't. This episode is being released while the Harvey Weinstein scandal is still raging, after all.
Oh.
That being said,
So this is a recent video.
Accept that men being predators and women being prey is a natural or normal state.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not in the sense of hunting and killing, but like as far as finding partners to mate with.
Yes.
Yeah.
What use in denying that?
You can't deny the fact that these days, like, that there are still women that like to be pursued or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, that they still like the guy to make the first move, and they like the guy to actually like pursue them and show an interest and all that shit.
Yeah, they like the art of the flirting and everything just as much as anybody.
Yep.
In the original games, Lara was the hunter, the predator, the raider. In the new games, she's the hunted, the prey. Her boat gets wrecked, her friends get killed, her best friend gets possessed. It's a story of loss, not conquest.
Until you get to the end of it.
Yeah.
The tradition of
You have to follow through.
focuses on what women can and must endure. The Handmaid's Tale. There's far less focus on women seeking out adventure, fighting for our dreams, or deciding to define our experiences for ourselves.
But Lara Croft is defining the experience for herself.
Yes.
Oh, it's fucking stupid. Yeah, you're acting on the character, but you're acting on the character, and then she's doing what you tell her to, I guess. But it's like, it's programmed. It's different.
Yes, and what if it's a girl playing the game?
No, we just don't consider that because their target market is men.
Uh-huh.
Even though she started the beginning of the video talking about, you know, women playing games a lot more.
Yeah.
Than people think. So I don't know.
But in worlds where statues come to life, Atlantean goddesses are real, and the Bermuda Triangle is more than a statistical game, why can't we make the leap to a world where women aren't assumed to be prey? I don't expect game companies to sell home sales in an environment where boobs equal evil, but
no one is thinking that boobs equal evil. Nobody.
No.
If that were the case, they wouldn't be using boobs to sell like makeup and beauty products and tampons and fucking like.
Or cars or Hardee's or Carl's Jr. hamburgers.
Well, those are the men ones, but I'm talking about just female products. Like, there's a lot. They do that with the female products too, because the women see these women and they're like, "Oh, I want to look like her."
Or let's color our package pink so they'll buy them.
Exactly right.
and charge 3 times as much.
Very environment. Perhaps you like the new Lara Croft better. Perhaps you prefer the old one. What I hope I've shown in this show is that there's a lot to like about both of them. And that's the inspiration for this week's trophy. Ta-da! A depiction of Lara's twin pistols and her homemade
fuck is
bow
that?
side by side and equal.
Oh,
On to the top.
you're so creative.
You know. The FU network. Just the song again. They got all the patrons here. Like, look how many there are.
Damn.
I don't know.
And just think, a lot of them aren't even giving the minimum amount. If they were just giving like $1 a month, wow, that's a lot. But some of them are probably giving more.
Yeah, but at least she's giving credit. Like, Anita
Yeah, at least-
doesn't do that shit.
Oh no, a lot of people don't do that. This channel's not that bad. It's cringy, you know. I disagree
In
with a lot
memory
of
of-
points, but it's not that bad.
And it says, so a great lady, wife, cat mom, and gamer.
Oh God. Cat mom.
Humans were harmed in the making of this program. The cats laughed.
At least they have a sense of humor. Anita has no sense of humor whatsoever. She thinks she does. She thinks she's funny, but she falls flat every time.
Yeah, I know. Yes, Anita Sarkeesian, you will kneel before Liana K. They're saying, but like, I think that her I don't know. I think that her show could become a lot more popular than Anita's show. And I could also see them fucking like. I could see them doing a collab or something, you know.
Yeah. If they lighten up a little bit on the more Anita side of the argument, I think they could become very popular. A lot more than they are now.
Like her show, honestly, for the amount of money, like she's raised less money than.
And she's done more work, and her set looks better, and everything. Anita doesn't even have a set. Anita just gets in front of a screen or a green screen or something.
And she's also been in television for a long time, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this whole Denver thing is so stupid.
What's happening now? What's the update?
2 hours ago, they said he was at large. I think they arrested the guy now, but like,
Yeah.
it's just annoying.
I like it so much better when they arrest these people, these crazy fuckers, so at least we'll know why he did it. 'Cause a lot of them don't even, you know, people that kill themselves leave notes sometimes, but people that go on these sprees, sometimes they don't even leave any evidence whatsoever why they even did this.
Yeah. Like, now we need to change. We need to. It was 2 dead and 1 injured, apparently.
Oh.
Something like that, it seems more targeted, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe he went in there to hurt someone he knew, or maybe he was pissed off that Walmart didn't have the
It seems to be that they
price
shot specifically.
claim.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's talking about that now, of course. Hardly anybody, like, it isn't on Twitter, but like talking about it, like that gigantic fire and explosion that was on the highway and everything this morning.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't heard hardly any news about that. I heard like a passing mention on American news, but that's it.
And it's fucking crazy. Like,
it was horrifying. I was watching after you showed Dead Kyle, and Dead Kyle sent me a link to it. I watched it, and it was really bad.
Yep. what happens to get fuel tankers crashing or whatever, but it's like drivers should have been paying way better attention.
Yeah, and those things need to be built a lot better. Those tanker trucks, or the tanker hauling, the tank itself needs to have a bladder in it or something. They need to be a lot better built. Because this happens more than people think. It's just an explosion happened this time, but a lot of the times it just spills out everywhere and nothing happens except for the spill.
Yep. Anyway, hour and a half, so I gotta end this stream here. We'll just hang out after.
Cool.
See you later, everybody.
Goodbye.